What's up, my fellow KAIJUDO Duel Masters? This is Reddish, aka Thunder Sultan, coming at you on July 9th of 2012. Last week was the 4th of July. I meant to mention that in my last video. I hope all my American KAIJUDO Duel Masters had a good 4th of July weekend celebrating our independence. And then to all the non-American KAIJUDO Duel Masters, I hope you guys had a very usual, uneventful, everyday 4th of July Wednesday. Just wanted to cover basically two things in this video today. One being the two preview cards that are on the KAIJUDO site and how I feel about them. And then something else that's a little bit kind of different. I was trying to come up with something that hasn't been covered. You guys are either going to like it or you're going to hate it. Please let me know in the comments below, stuff like that. Feedback is always good. I don't know if I'll do something like this in the future. We'll come to that when we get to it. But I did want to say that I won't cover anything from the battle decks. There is a ton of people doing a lot of videos out there. I mean, everything from Earth Power, KAIJUDO channel, KAIJUDO feed, Eternal Dueling, all kinds of good people out there making great videos about the battle decks and doing video dueling and deck profiles and breakdowns and analyses, and I think it's absolutely wonderful. You guys keep doing that. PM me when you see something that is good. I may have seen it already, but just let me know. Stuff like that. It's always good to spread around the community. And that's the thing that I wanted to cover as well, is that the community is growing. The community is amazing. You're not seeing like this guy posting a video saying that this guy's other KAIJUDO video is horrible, don't look at it. It's a lot of cohesion, and it's a lot of community, and it's a lot of spreading of good information and respect for the game, and that's showing through in its players. And I hope that stays true all the way through, many years to come. Just see now. Let me cover the two previews for you guys and what I think about them. The first one is the Chain Lash Tetsurian, the level 6 rare. I don't think it's that good, and I'll explain why. It's a double breaker, which is always good, but its Whip Chain ability says that when this creature enters the battle zone, choose target untapped enemy creature. This turn, your attacking creatures can attack it. It's a very narrow card. In a sealed environment, I think it's very, very good. If there's ever sealed a draft for this game, it'll be very, very good. But basically, you got to A, have this card, B, be at 6 mana, C, you got to have another creature of yours that can attack, so no summoning sickness there. And then your opponent also has to have a creature and has to be untapped. And your creature that can't, or your creatures that can attack it, they have to be equal power or more. Otherwise, why would you do it? There's no damage stack or anything like that. It's all 1-for-1s. So I think this card is very, very narrow and very, very not that great and constructed. If you're on a budget and you can't have the Tetsurians or whatever, this will definitely fill the spot. Stuff like that. If you just need a 6 drop and you don't have some of the other cards, definitely this card will work. Interesting thing about this card, and I'm surprised this hasn't been talked about by myself or anybody else, but it has the word target in it. And there is a lot of other cards that have target in it. Razorkender, Iceblade, stuff like that. The funny thing is back when I played Duel Masters, I kept saying target. Like, I would do Terror Pit, and I'd say target that creature. And everybody's like, there's no target in this game. That's a Magic thing. Well, I think it's beautiful, wonderful, and amazing that they have brought that term, that keyword, target, into KAIJUDO, because it makes a lot of clarification for things. You can target opponent. You can target, that way if you're a multiplayer, target opponent, target creature, stuff like that. You can also make creatures that can't be the target of abilities, like essentially what is Hexproof or Shroud and Magic. And that's a great mechanic. People love it. It's gone over well. So I think putting target in this game is a 100% improvement over what they had. Because like Terror Pit, the original Terror Pit just says destroy one of your opponent's creatures. It doesn't say target. So I think it opens itself up. It opens the game up for development in many, many ways. The other card that they previewed is the level 4 4,000 Bat Breath Scaradorable, and it's a Chimera. This thing is absolutely busted. I mean, it may not be busted 5 sets from now, but this thing is busted. There is a reason it is a super rare. Um, I mean, who's going to run a level 5 blocker? Maybe light. I don't know. We'll have to see. But, I mean, this thing just stops aggressive decks. It's like, hey, I can't attack anymore. This thing is just going to start chomping me up. And it doesn't even kill itself in a mirror match. That's what's even better, in my opinion. You're just going to have two of these things, aggressively swinging. This card is really, really good. Not much more I can say about it. I think this will be a 2 of or a 3 of in the control decks, the black control decks, blue-black control or whatever. But I think this card is absolutely amazing. So definitely keep it on your radar. Trade for it heavy or consider it a good trade or whatever. The other thing I wanted to go over is stuff that Wizards of the Coast and the Hub have used to promote this game. Stuff that has gone out to individuals and gone out to stores and stuff like that. I pretty much collect a lot of stuff like that, swag. So most of it I have. If there's something on here that I don't show or don't mention, please put it in the comments below so that we kind of have an archive of stuff that is been put out as promotion. I don't have the poster that is signed that Yami Michael has. That is a very cool item. I don't have the headband that went with the signed poster that went out as like a preview thing for some of the lucky moms and stuff. I'm still not exactly sure how they were chosen for that, but that's still really, really cool that they got it. So that's out there. Obviously, I don't have one of the 2 amazing signed Battle Deck boxes that went out to the KAIJUDO channel and KAIJUDO Central. Those 2 guys, well-deserved prizes for those guys. I hope Wizards actually sends them a booster box. That way they can do a video of opening booster boxes and stuff. I plan to do that too. Booster boxes and hopefully booster case as well. That way we can kind of see what a breakdown of a case would run as far as patterns of commons, uncommons, rares, and exactly what the ratio is. Because I knew how to break down boxes and cases for Duel Masters based off the 4 ofs. But now that there's 3 ofs, I'm not exactly sure if they've changed anything in the production runs to affect that. We'll see how it goes. But basically, at PAX, people got these, and they have a button in them. And there's a button. Scare Adorable is in this one. There it is. Kind of neat. I think there's 4 of these, from what I can tell. And then, Gargle is the blue one. And then Tatsurian is cool. And then you got the glove, which is cool. And then it's got, the release date and then this on the back for people to enjoy. And then, obviously, at PAX, there was that gigantic banner that is somewhere. I hope they did not destroy that. I hope that's somewhere in somebody's storage. If they don't want it, I'll definitely take it. Just PM me, ship me. It'd be my best Christmas gift ever. Then you had stuff going out to the stores. And you had a piece of paper like this one, which basically shows you how to put the kit together and yada, yada, yada. And then there was this page that was also in the kit that apparently people just saw the kit, knew how to build it, knew what to do, and threw this away. Well, luckily, I was able to find this, which has the dates on it. This is the actual piece of paper that was taken, that I took the photo of and put it on Twitter, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, these are incredible dates." So this is in my collection of stuff. In that kit as well was also a static clean that could go on your store window. And the cool thing is I don't own a store, but people will put stuff like this on the internet for sale, and I don't think you're really supposed to, but people do, and I go ahead and pick it up. So also this giant mouse pad, which is really cool. I sent one of these to Earth Power. I wish this was big enough to actually play the game on, like the big mats. That'd be really, really cool to have the mouse pad. I guess you'd have to make it like longer, but that'd be really cool. It's a good idea. I hope WOTC sees this and takes that into consideration. Also in that kit was the static cling and yada yada. And then in this, which is really cool, it's a 3D pop-up poster. See that? It's all see-through, or not see-through, but pop-up. And the neat thing is on the back of it is the exact same image. So if a store wasn't able to utilize the pop-up ability, they could just use the flip side. And then it's got a piece of thing at the top that says order your battle decks here. And then you had this big poster that came with it. This, I assume, is the same poster that got autographed and sent out to the moms and stuff that Yami Michael has. And this poster is indeed huge. Very, very huge. And it says pre-order your battle decks at the top. So that's what that went out. And then basically in the second wave, actually, before I get to the second wave, let me cover what the hub sent out. The hub sent out this little box to the media people so they could preview the actual show. So if you open it up, you've got, let me do that again. So if you open it up, you've got what the KAIJUDO, and it says the hub on it, and then you open it up, and it says media content on the back. There's no barcodes, which totally means it's a media thing. It's got this Velcroed right here. Opens it up, and you got this stuff, and then this part opens. And the neat thing is there's this black bag which has this in it, and then you flip it over and it has little sketches of Scare Adorable and stuff. It talks about them drawing and stuff like that. I was hoping this black bag would have KAIJUDO written on it, but it does not, unfortunately. And inside the bag is a puzzle, and the puzzle put together looks like this, which I think is pretty cool. Just put some tape on the back of it to hold it in place for you guys so you can see it. And it's also the same picture as that. So kind of neat. Shows you how to put it together just in case you can't figure it out. And then this has the 2 discs in a neat little cardboard thing. And then this comes out. Whoa, I just dropped it. No big deal. And there's nothing hidden or anything like that. Would have been neat if there was. But let me just set that aside. So we covered the packs. And then the second wave of stuff that came out to stores had this little flyer. And then inside showed you the battle decks and then the screenshot. It has the same screenshot that Dan Tech had on his preview stuff. So this came out literally pretty much the same exact time. That code is the exact same code as every single printing. So I'm not sure if it's still active, but if it's not, go ahead and use it. It'll get you a free item in the KAIJUDO store. Not the store, the battle thing. Or you get like an avatar, like a hat or something. It's kind of neat. It's really cool. And then what was interesting to me is they sent this out. It's the same size as the other mouse pad. It's the same mouse pad, but it says, first edition battle decks are here. I think it's interesting that they went through all the trouble of printing this big old mouse pad and everything like that, when most stores got only 12 battle decks. I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. A lot of stores sold out their 12 battle decks either the first day, the second day, the third day, the fourth day, and then it looks like some stores haven't sold any at all. So, and then they put them on eBay. So, I don't know. We're going to see, pop up little populations of KAIJUDO all over the U.S., and then hopefully that just starts to fill in, and we have this giant game that will be quite good for everybody. But that is about it. You guys, I've noticed that a lot of people have subscribed to me over the past couple of weeks, and I can't thank you guys enough. I will definitely bring you something at least once a week. I'm not gonna promise anything more than once a week. Like I said, Sundays are pretty much gonna be good for me. When I go to Gen Con, I'm going to try to do something possibly like every day, just like from whatever I see, what's going on with the demos, or if they do tournaments or whatever. So I could just do that from my hotel room each night, no big deal. Might be just something really short, 5 minutes or whatever, for Gen Con. So we'll go from there. But basically, that is about it. You guys have a really, really good week this week. You guys can leave comments below. Definitely click the like if you like it. Click the don't like if you don't like it. Let me know you don't like it, and we'll go from there. So, either way, my name is Carl Reddish, Thunder Sultan, and you guys have a good week, and may all your shields be triggers. Thank you, guys.